What is up, YouTube? Welcome back to another episode with All In with Alex. I am your host, Alexander Blackman. Today, it is May 1st, 2025. We post the most profitable bets every single day, giving you 7 bets in every single league. If you like these videos, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe so you never miss a pick. We post these videos every single day, and we are going to be very profitable together. So let's go make some money. All right, so let's recap yesterday. So yesterday was another profitable day. We had an overall record of 4-3. Let's recap. So Rockets -4, 2-unit play, easy win. Capital 60-minute money line against the Canadians. That was another 2-unit play, and we won that. I actually was at this game, given the fact that I live in the DMV area. This was so awesome. Seeing them finally win a series for the first time in 7 years, really cool. And they just, even though it was somewhat of a square play, they just flat out destroyed the Canadians. Easy win. Lakers -5.5, 1.5 unit play. This was a loss. That was pathetic. I couldn't believe it. I thought the Lakers do or die situation. When you got players like LeBron and Luka, you think they would show up, guys who have experience, and that was just terrible. I mean, I know, Luka got hurt at halftime, but they couldn't shoot. They couldn't drive up to the rim. The coaching was bad. And the other thing was the Timberwolves didn't even play their best game. They were shooting a lot of threes and kept missing. And, with the Lakers, it wasn't like bad luck. They just played a bad game, and quite frankly, they don't deserve to move on. And that might be one of the most embarrassing series by a playoff team ever. I mean, this was a team that was fourth favorites to go all the way, and they won one game in the first round. Absolutely pathetic. Yeah, I mean, we bet on the Lakers because I think everyone wanted the Lakers to lose, and the public got their wish. But that was an L. Tigers money line 1.5 unit. Easy win. They're a much better team than the Astros, and they won. They finally won one game in the series. Under 10.5 in a Colorado-Atlanta game. These are now the 1-unit plays. That was a win. Then we had the Lightning money line, a loss. You'd think they'd play a little harder given the fact that their season was on the line, but they didn't do very well. And then the Mets money line, they couldn't score at all. They were up most of the game, 1-0, and they just couldn't get it done. So that was a loss. But overall, 4-3. We won our big. This time we won. We were more profitable than the other day because we won our 2-unit plays. We went up 3 units, but we'll take it. And we have 7 picks for you guys today in every single one of the leagues. So let's get into the picks. Let's start with the NBA. So today, I don't love necessarily any of my picks too much. But we're going to do a lot of 1.5 unit plays. The first play we're going to go into is the Clippers -6.5. The public right now is heavily on the Nuggets, and everyone thinks, 6 is too big. And, 6.5 was the number the last time the Clippers played in Los Angeles. But here's the thing about the Clippers. The Nuggets got very lucky the last couple of days. They won on, even though they were, 6.5 point favorites, the Nuggets, or 6.5 point underdogs for the Nuggets. The Nuggets got lucky with that game-winning dunk by Aaron Gordon in Game 4. And then Game 5, you just saw a crazy amount of shooting by Jamal Murray and Russell Westbrook. That's not going to happen in this game. And I know James Harden has not been playing better, but I think the Clippers are just the overall better team than the Nuggets, and I don't think they're going to lay down. I know 6.5 is a big number, but here's the thing. The line opened up at 6. It's moved to 6.5, despite the fact that everyone and their mother is on the Nuggets. That means definitely the sharp play is on the Clippers. Give me a 1.5 play on the Clippers for tonight. Next, we're going to go into the Knicks Pistons game. We're going to take the Knicks money line. Now, there really is no sharp play for this bet. This is really pretty much just a pick'em game. We'll go with the money line because my rule is anything under 2 points, and especially if they're the slight dogs, we'll take them on the money line. The line hasn't moved at all. They're pretty much the sharp money does seem to be on the Knicks as far as the money line goes. 61% of the bets right now are on the Knicks money line, but 83% of the money. So the sharps like the Knicks, but there really is not too much of an edge when it comes down to the spread. In fact, the spread kind of favors the Pistons. But I think the Knicks are just the better team. The series has gone very close. This could go either way, but I think I'd lean on just the better team, the team with more experience. I don't know how the Knicks are going to go. If they win this game, they'd obviously play the Celtics. I don't think they'd win that series because I just think they play their players way too much. But in a toss-up game, 1.5 units, give me the Knicks money line. Next, we're going to jump into the NHL. We're going to take the Leafs money line. The sharp money today is on the Leafs, and we're working with the spread is somewhat the Senators are the favorites to win in this game, but I'm going to take the Leafs. I just think the Leafs are the better team. They've been playing better in the series, and I think they're just going to close out here in Game 5. So give me the Leafs money line. Next, we're going to go into another play. We're going to go with this is going to be a teaser pick like we did a couple days ago. We're going to go with the not Timberwolves, Minnesota Wild plus 1.5, and we're going to go with the Dallas Stars plus 1.5. As far as the Wild, they've been playing really good in this series. They're at home. They might just win this game. The Sharps and the public does seem to like the Golden Knights today, but I think Minnesota at plus 1.5. I'm getting, this is obviously minus money. It's not, it's relatively well favored and probable that they are going to cover it at plus 1.5. They might just win this game, but I think they'll at least make it close and make it a 1-point game, and I think a relatively low scoring game. So give me the Wild plus 1.5, and then we'll also go with the Stars plus 1.5. Yeah, I mean, Colorado's the better team, but I think Dallas, I think they're going to play close. I think in a do or die game, the Stars, this will be like a low scoring game as well. Give me the Stars plus 1.5. Next, we're going to jump into baseball. This game's actually about to kick off soon, but Cubs money line, 1.5 units. Cubs are just a much better team. I think they win this game. On top of that, the sharp money, even though they're slight underdogs, the sharp money's heavily on the Cubs. I think 88% of the betting money's on the Cubs. Give me the Cubs money line, 1.5 unit. So everything we've done so far is a 1.5 unit play. Let's get into the 1 unit plays, both in baseball. We'll go with the under in the KC and Tampa game, under 8.5. The sharp money today is on the under. The public likes the over in this game, but there is a little bit of variation. So we'll go the under 8.5 in the KC versus Tampa game. Not much to say about it. Pretty good pitching on both sides. This game a few days ago was a relatively low scoring game, so I think it should remain that way. And then finally, another 1 unit play. This is at plus 145, I think, on most sports books. But we're going to go with the Detroit Tigers minus 1.5. Listen, they're playing the Angels today. The Angels are absolute dog shit. They're one of the worst teams in the league. And meanwhile, the Tigers, they went 1-2 in the series just against the Astros. But I think they're going to win this game big time. I think it's not even going to be close. I think maybe like a 3 or 4 point win. So give me the Tigers minus 1.5 against the Angels today in the late game. So yeah, guys, let's go sweep today, and let's be profitable. Hopefully we can win all these games. 7 plays for you guys. And yeah, until next time.